So today I'm going to talk about the monoblock chair and why this simple plastic white chair might be one of the most successful designs ever made. You see it everywhere, in streets, homes, gardens, cafeterias, beaches, chalet, shows, and even album covers. It is one of those objects that is so common we almost stop seeing it, but that is exactly what makes it interesting. This chair is a prime example of globalization. It does not belong to one specific country, class, or culture. It travels everywhere. It blends into every place. This chair actually has a name, the monoblock chair. It does not have one official designer, but the first true monoblock was made in 1983 by the French company Grossflex. It was sold at large quantities at a cheap price, which helped it spread across the world. The chair is produced through injection molding. Tiny solid particles derived from plastic are heated to around 220 degrees Celsius, then injected into a mold that forms the chair in one piece. That is where the name monoblock comes from. Mono means one, and block means block. So, the final chair is made from one single, unbroken material. No screws, no joints, no separate parts. It was created to be weatherproof, stackable, affordable, and lightweight. Visually, the monoblock chair is very simple. It usually has a slightly curved back, rounded corners, open space between the back support, and 4 thin but strong legs. The shape feels soft, not sharp. Even though it is made from plastic, it still tries to imitate the structure of older garden chairs, almost like a cheaper and more practical version of traditional outdoor furniture. The most recognizable version is usually white, but it also comes in many colors. Still, the white one feels the most iconic because it is neutral and anonymous. It can appear in a fancy beach resort, a small neighborhood gathering, or outside a baqala, and somehow it still makes sense. What makes the design smart is how every part of it is connected to its function. The curved back gives support. The hollow spaces reduce the amount of plastic used. The legs are angled slightly outward to make it stable. The chair can stack on top of each other, which makes them easy to store and transport. So even though it looks basic, it is actually very efficient. It is designed for mass production, mass use, and mass movement. But this is where the chair becomes more than just a chair. The monoblock represents accessibility. It is a chair that almost anyone can afford. It does not ask to be admired. It is not luxurious, rare, or precious. Its power comes from the opposite. It is everywhere. At the same time, that is also what makes people dismiss it. Because it is cheap and common, people often see it as ugly, disposable, or low class. But I think that reaction says more about how we judge design. We sometimes think good design has to be expensive, rare, or aesthetically beautiful. The monoblock challenges that idea heavily. Its beauty is not in decoration, its beauty is in how it works. It solved a real problem. How can you make a chair that is that cheap, that durable, that easy to clean, and that easy to carry and easy to produce, all in one item? Which what makes it extremely successful. But it also has problems because it is made from plastic and produced in huge quantities. It connects to issues of waste, mass consumption, and environmental damage. The same thing that made it powerful, being cheap and easy to produce, also makes it easy to throw away. So the monoblock chair is kind of contradictory. It is democratic but disposable, practical but often seen as ugly, iconic but anonymous. It belongs everywhere, but not to no one. And that is why I think it deserves to be called an iconic object. Not because it is the most beautiful chair in the world, but because it quietly shaped how people sit, gather, wait, eat, talk, and live. It appears in everyday life without demanding attention. It carries a huge story about design, industry, culture, and globalization. The monoblock chair proves that design does not have to be rare to matter. Sometimes the most important designs are the ones we overlook because they are right in front of us, or in this case, right under us.